Hey, my gorgeous Libras. So, apologies for my absence. I know something always happens, but this time it were big. So, they say it comes in threes. So, now I'm due something really good. So, a couple of weeks ago, I came down with the norovirus. Absolutely disgusting. I felt like I was dying. 8 days of pure, it was just awful. So, I'm putting that down to a purge, a spiritual purge, because I've never been so sick or anything in my life. It was awful, and I know a lot of people locally have had it as well. So, I'm being a bit dubious now about who I'm near and stuff like that. Honestly, going through something like that, it scares you to death. And I've got a phobia of being sick. Which didn't help all the way through it. So then I had that for about 8-9 days. 48 hours after that, I had a break for 2 days, and my son was blue lighted to Blackburn. His lungs were failing, so they actually did save his life. So we were in there for a few days, not comfy, sleeping on chairs and things like that. But he's been home now for just under 72 hours, and he's doing amazing. So, and then the third thing is the blooming drunk driver has gone into the internet box for my local area. I've managed to get some internet, so it's taking a lot longer to shift. It's taking a lot longer now to like upload videos and things, so I am like way behind on work, but I am very lucky at the moment because it seems to be only me in the area that's got some internet today. But I've just had a notification saying that it will be going off again because they've got to replace the full box. So I'm rushing. I'm trying to get as much work done as possible while I've got internet. So please pray for me. I am so ready for some good news. I'm so ready for something good. Well, no, I did get something good. My son survived, so I can't, do you know what I mean? So I'm going to start off with an affirmation for my Libras. We have, when I can read it because it's upside down. Make the rest of your life the best of your life. It's time for fresh beginnings. It's time for new starts. Let me just make sure put sound reduction on because my kids are in the house. They're always playing music and stuff. Make the rest of your life the best of your life. It's time for that fresh start. It's time for that. Do you know what? I mean, I ain't here for a long time. We don't know how long we're going to be here. I need to make sure that I'm living rather than just existing. So I want to get you a numerology card. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, music was too loud. Right, so numerology card for my Libras. Compassion. The number 99, so you may be seeing a lot of nines, and nines are completions as well, but it's about having compassion for other people and compassion for yourself, especially in the sense of make the rest of your life the best of your life. Maybe there's a need for a bit of self-compassion there, Libra. So I'm using my empowerment deck for the Celtic cross, and you're starting off with the crown. So there could be a blockage around the crown chakra at the moment. It could be, you know, when we take on board a lot of things mentally, thoughts-wise and things like that, it is hard to clear. It is hard to create that space in order for the crown to be open and the knowledge, the wisdom, the messages to come in and be received. So there's a lot going on, especially around the mind, Libra. You're definitely in your air energy. Always check your sun, moon, rising and your Venus, though. What's challenging? Freeing yourself from something. It's that ending. Freeing yourself from old vices, old ways of living, old ways of thinking, old ways of doing, people, situations. The challenge is to finally get to that point where I need to be free. If anyone's wondering about my eye, I had Bell's palsy years ago. So whenever I'm tired or I've been in a really stressful situation, my eye muscles relax. And it happens when I'm tired and I've been recording all day. So please ignore. I thought my eyelashes would disguise it a little bit. But it makes me go a little bit cross-eyed with this hair. So yeah, the challenge is about freeing yourself. And in that, it takes compassion. It takes compassion for it. It may be to free other people from certain things as well, you know. Why is it coming round now? We've got a connection. And I feel like it could be a toxic connection. It could be it could be freeing yourself from certain connections. But it's also about regaining that connection to yourself, Libra. You know, because when I drew this was me meditating, trying to clear that chakra, trying to clear the crown so that I could connect with my higher self. You know, so there's definitely a lot of like higher self energy coming in here. You are air, you know, it's got to try and keep ourselves grounded. So this is getting even weirder now because 10 readings in, every single one of you have got Lilith, which I like. I love, everyone knows I love Lilith. You know, Lilith saved my life. But Lilith comes in as a reminder that we've got to set boundaries with ourselves and others. So if we say, I'm not going to do this no more, we've got to keep to that boundary. Lilith she carries the serpent in order to show us that we have to go through uncomfortable situations like the snake does, because the snake outgrows its skin, so it needs to shed its full skin in order to come out of that uncomfortable like sensation, energy. And that is what you're doing. So Lilith is there. I'm not going to follow the crowd. I'm not going to be easily led. I'll say no when I need to, but I'm also going to set boundaries. Wow, so many readings getting the same cards at present, especially the present one, because we've got the congratulations one, and I've just done Parsi's. Parsi's got the congratulations one as well. Well, I know a few of them did, but I remember Parsi's because it was the last one. You're being given your energy wings, Libra. It's now time to use the gifts and strengths that these wings carry to provide guidance and empowerment to yourself and others. Your experiences are your qualifications. Soar to new spiritual heights and spread your angelic energy wherever it's needed. There's something in you that is teaching other people. When people see you doing better, when people see you doing good for yourself, when people see you making the changes that you need to make, it helps them. You know, it helps them think, do you know what, I could do that. You know, so your experiences are your qualifications. It's time to kind of roll up all them experiences, put them into your book of life, and then think, do you know what, I am not that person anymore though. I'm allowed to grow, I'm allowed to change, I'm allowed to make the rest of my life the best of my life. You know, you don't have to stick into that energy. You're not who people think you are or who you've labelled yourself with, because we do that. And that is where that self-compassion comes in. Because going forward, we've got healing hands. Yeah, there's a lot of healing going to be going on around you. You may be drawn towards like a massage, Reiki practitioner, you know, that type of thing. But I feel like the universe is helping you heal as well. You know, you giving yourself compassion, you're basically saying to the universe, step in. Because the universe cannot step in unless we give them permission to. And if you are willing to surrender and open up and say, do you know what, I want to get better, or I want to change my life, boom, things are going to start changing really quickly. You know, you've got that healing hands energy. It's rest, it's healing, it's being able to float, it's being able to be free from the past and free from the person you once was, I feel. Your power in this situation is Elijah, which is my male guard. So we've got the feminine and we've got the masculine. It's the balance. So the feminine is the wisdom, the love, the intuition. She's the oracle. We've got the masculine, which is the provider, the protector, the doer. Your power is to get things done. It's to decide what has been pecking at your head. What do I need to do? What do I need to sort out? Let's get it done. It's to put things, it's to put words into action, basically. Put thoughts into action. The outside influence to that, yep, there you go. Thoughts. Trapped in thoughts. Trapped in the mind. We need to get out of the prison of the mind, and we need to take some kind of action in order to do that, Libra. So it's like you're almost sat there waiting on answers and things like that. Sometimes we don't get the answers we want. Sometimes we have to go and find the answers, you know. But I feel like there's a lot of life lessons coming into this. I feel like a lot from the past as well. I kind of want to say, instead of going back, so everyone knows I've had a lot of abuse in my life and stuff like that. And I decided a few months ago, I am so tired of healing. I am so sick of healing. It's tiring. I just want to live. I've been through it. It still has control over me when I'm still trying to find ways to heal it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm surrendering it. And if I get triggered and it comes up, then I'll deal with it. But I am not physically looking for ways to heal things that I know I've been through when they're not bothering me, because I feel like I'm triggering myself. And when we're going into that, I feel like some of you are triggering yourself from the past. In your hopes and fears energy. We've got love. So this could be surrounded by love. There could be an abandonment energy as well, or a codependent energy in all this. But you want love. Love starts with self-love, Libra. You've got to love yourself in order to manifest the love that you want. You've got to love yourself. It's that compassion. But your outcome is you can have whatever you want. The hand of the divine is saying, what do you want? Make your mind up. We can show you that your desires are there. It's time to stop looking back. It's time to start focusing forward. What do I want? Where do I want to be? What do I want to experience? I feel like it's time to say goodbye to the past, Libra. Okay, bye.